Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so the movie that you might want to go watch, I got like the ass end of it last night, and it's about life insurance, okay? It's about life insurance. It's called Killers of the Moonflower. It's like a 3.5 hour long movie, so make sure you got time. Killers of the Moonflower. Yeah. The relevance of it is just too accurate, okay? Rich Men North of Richmond, okay, that's a song. Rich Men North of Richmond, Richmond, I believe. So that's a song. Okay, and then I was also hearing riddled with critters. Somebody wanted somebody to be riddled with critters, okay? They wanted to like have them have like bugs or some shit. Riddled with critters. Okay, and they're like laughing about this. So I don't even know how to say that. Like, who feels like they need to like put their lotions and like have their water and like have everything on lock, right? Like that's just, there's just no freedom with that. It's disgusting what this shit has come to, right? And there's people out there like that. They're having to what? Boil their water every time they go to drink it. Just because they don't know what somebody's putting in it. Or anything they buy, they have to carry on them. Because who's to say that somebody's not going to come into their room when they're gone and put critters in all their lotions, bacteria, whatever the fuck it is, right? Something that eats at the skin, right? It's so terrible. It's so terrible. I'm not the only one who's going through stuff like this because I can hear multiple things, okay? I can hear multiple things, different things. Scabies, rabies, crabs, different types of critters, man. I like, so that must mean it's more than me going through this, right? It's fucked up. And then they're laughing about it. They think it's funny. And that's why your life sucks. Understand that. That's why shitty things come to you. That's why shitty experiences happen. That's why, like, really shitty scenarios, right? Like, it's because you're a shitty person. If you're doing that to someone. Okay, that's someone who's trying to put disease upon someone's life. Okay? You suck. It's just it. Greed. So you tried to be somebody. This is fraud. Try to be somebody, you're trying to be somebody you're not. Like, people are like taking out a bunch of loans, right? Like a bunch of loans. A bunch of loans out of Saskatchewan and Alberta. Oh, I'm hearing all the provinces. I'm hearing all the provinces, okay? They have somebody's SIN number, okay? I'm able to see a SIN number. I'm able to see a paper with my SIN number written on it, okay? On a table, okay? It's on a table. It was on a table, and then it was picked up, and it was put in a drawer, and it was shoved in a drawer, okay? That could have been burnt by now. Someone could have burnt it. I mean, burn it all. Burn it all. Shit. So it's like, it's obvious to me that my identity was stolen, okay? When these people have stole my wallet, okay, and made me fear my life, yeah, they had me in fight or flight, right? They had me in fight or flight. They're chasing me down. They were actually gonna kill me, but I managed to get away. But they stole my wallet, and they fear this coming out. They fear this coming out. I actually, like, I have a part of my book that's like really detailed, and like I changed the names out, but it's real obvious who it is because the names are kind of identical to who the names actually are. I'm going to make a video on my phone. I'm not going to post it to YouTube, but I'm going to make a video on my phone and like just go through that a lot better. It kept, the videos kept ending, so the videos are like intervals of 2. I'm just going to make one long, solid video of that, okay? I'm being called to do that. I'm not going to post it on YouTube, but they're like, do you think they know who's who? Do you think they know who's who? Of course. Of course. Okay, they have your shit tapped, right? Just like you had me tapped, they have your shit tapped. Moving forward in silence. Moving forward in silence, that could be relevant to you. Somebody fears you moving on with your life. It's like, haven't they been moving on? The only thing that's keeping them from moving on is the way that you like stalk this person. The way that you stalk this person, the way you hold on to this person. You've been supposed to be letting it go. Like, let it go. You need to let it go. I'm hearing perjury and obstruction of justice. Perjury and obstruction of justice. I'm getting like that's for a lot of people making false statements. Okay, that's also for these police officers who are making false statements. Okay, and it's also for CPS who's making false statements. Anybody who's made false statements. Okay, it doesn't matter your stature, it doesn't matter your job title. If you did that, you did that. Okay? People see who I am naturally. Okay, this is who I am naturally. Okay, before you fuck with me. Okay? You can't fuck with me to get me out of character anymore. It just won't happen. It won't happen. Okay? Because I've learned now not to even like speak really until I'm calm. Okay? Not even to address anything until I'm calm. Okay? Not even to ever argue with you. Not to ever even stoop, okay? I'm just being observant, and you're showing me exactly who you are, and that's okay. Okay, I gotta leave you where you're at. I gotta understand that I just leave you where you're at that lesson that you're at, because you may not ever learn that lesson. You may not ever grow from that lesson, and that's not up to me. But I could take what you're showing me and use it as a reflection and fine-tune myself even further and move on from you. I gotta leave you where you're at. It's dead weight. It's dead weight. And it's not my responsibility how petty you choose to be and affect other families while you're at it, right? It's like, it's just not on me, it's on you. Somebody's in their emotions because they couldn't, in fact, 10 of Swords you. They couldn't, in fact, betray you to the extent that they wanted to betray you. They never got the outcome that they wanted. Which was to kill you for life insurance. Which was to kill you for what's owed to you. Which is to kill you for benefits. And that's just it. That movie's so crazy how accurate it is in like a lot. It's like scary accurate, okay? I was on like a roller coaster of emotions just watching it, okay? Parker was like, is that true? Because he watched like the end of it. He's like, is that true? Is this based on a true story? And my mom was like, no, it's not. And I'm like, well, it could be. It could be. It could be. But instead, nowadays, instead of shooting you in the back of the head, they'll just put shit in your drinks or your water or your drugs or whatever, right? Call it an unknown death. I'm hearing release. Somebody's releasing something, or somebody is releasing something, like taking somebody's name off a lease. That's a really great thing, because I'm getting like the emotion that this person attained when they signed a lease with you was just like their greatest accomplishment in life. It was their greatest accomplishment in life. They're like, I got him. They took it back to their friends and celebrated that shit. He doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. Now my name. Say my name. That's up here. Holy fuck. Okay, just because, like, somebody, like, totally played someone, now they're moving on. Somebody feels a little bit like, really? That person? You're comparing me to that person? Okay, just because somebody doesn't choose us doesn't make our self-worth decrease, okay? It just means that that person wasn't our person, okay? They never deserved us to begin with. The person that they're with is envious. Okay, the person that they're with has always been envious of you. They're a hypocrite. Like, there's so many cards in here, and this keeps coming out. Okay? And someone really doesn't like that it keeps coming out, so it's just gonna keep coming out. That's funny. Happiness. A happiness hater. That's a happiness hater if I ever saw one. Jealous that you're happy. Okay. Oh, cancel. Trickery. Black magic. There's a backfiring of energy here. This person was jealous, so they did spell work. Follower. Someone's really jealous of somebody's, like, gifts, their gifts. Somebody wants to show accountability, but it's only because they got caught up. Got caught up being like very money driven. They got caught up scheming, okay? They lost something. Imposter. Someone who's trying to be someone they're not. Someone was trying to be someone they're not. And then act as if somebody else was trying to be them, and act if somebody else was jealous of them. It's like an imposter. Like you're an imposter. You're a jealous happiness hater. These mind games aren't gonna work. Your ex. Somebody's ex who wanted to play mind games with them, like, went to, like, extreme lengths just to be, like, loser mentality, okay, right? They're realizing that you're happy on your own, that you're very much, like, your own person. I don't know why. Somebody has like a really like psycho ex, but I'm getting a woman, like it's a woman ex who's always trying to play mind games and play with magic. Okay, they're jealous that you are a happy individual and that they're miserable. And so then they painted this illusion that somebody painted an illusion that you were an evil witch or an evil like warlock, and like actually talked so much shit to people and the cops even. I'm getting the cops. So that you would get arrested for some stupid shit, for a bunch of lies. So that you'd get arrested for a bunch of lies. They're like, she's making a bunch of predictions that are a bunch of lies so that you'll just be passionate about attacking. Yeah, you'll be passionate about attacking and ending things out with me. You have to have strength. She's just trying to create burdens. She's holding back a bunch of information. That's what this family's trying to say. This could be someone of your family. Or it's like they get enjoyment doing this. This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. This person's just like that. This person's just like that. Very like they're always like they're always like tuned into the wrong thing. Like say if you brought you know these people who like you bring something really serious to them, okay, like a serious problem, and they're like, how about their attitude though? It's like, did you just miss the point of everything that I just told you? The seriousness of this? Did you just miss that? It's like they don't know this from that. They don't know apples from oranges. They don't know extreme to minuscule, right? What the issue surmounts to. It's like, that's what you're worried about? Like, that's what you're worried about. Very, like, they don't even know. I'm getting, like, the mental capacity of, like, a 12-year-old or, like, very immature. Very immature. All they're focused on is what makes you happy so that they can tarnish it in whatever way they think possible. They want to ensure that people think that you're not pure and that they bond with them instead. It's like, why are you even competing with this person? Why are you even competing with this person? Why are you even talking so much shit about this person? Oh, because you think that this person is better than you. But then you're going around saying that this person thinks that they're better than you. You know that you just showed your cards, right? Anyone with a little bit of brains will know that you're just setting it up to look like that. It's like, duh. Okay, duh. I just gotta take myself back to high school. Take myself back to grade 7. Boom, figured you out. Moving on. Moving on. Like, boring. Like, that's boring. That's boring. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I got so much other shit that I'm figuring out that's way more... That's like so he or she's not the one, whatever that means to you. He or she is not the one. She's a turnoff, or he's a turnoff. There's some sort of black magic that backfired, and this is what this person believes now. Getting out of trouble. Someone's getting out of trouble. It's like getting away from this person, getting this person out of your house, getting these ideas that this person's planted in your head out of your mind, like a total clearing of energy, right? Blocking of negative energy, negative people is like, it feels so great. It feels less troublesome. Like this person, that these troubles that this person who wasn't the one, these intentions, they're not going to affect you. They're actually going to backfire onto this person because they have no other link to you now, right? They can't link it back. They can't. Okay, so this is a very good idea. You could have been divinely guided to do this. Okay, you no longer fear. Someone has no more fear around someone like not being the one. Like, why do you have to make them the one? Why do you insist on making them the one? Okay, why is that? Ask yourself. Why can't you just like have friends for a while? Why can't you start finding the divinity, the truth that's you? That's you. That is you, right? To build this confidence of self. To know that just because somebody didn't pick you, it doesn't decrease your self-worth. Okay, it makes you more worthy than them. In fact, otherwise they would have never put you in a competition, right? And I'm not talking about like little like you had something that you need to fess up about, okay? I'm not talking about that. Okay, it's noble that you actually fessed up about those things, okay? In my eyes, okay? Because honesty is the best policy, right? So it's like somebody put you in competition, lied about it. Okay, never had any intentions of ever fessing up or ever telling you any sort of ounce of honesty. Okay, and then they end up, what? Not choosing you, collaborating against you, setting you up to go to jail or get killed, or get your kids taken, or life insurance, or whatever, right? They ended up not picking you, and it was very obvious with their actions, okay? You ended up finding this out, and then all of a sudden you feel less than the person they picked. You feel less than what? You feel like you should have never picked it, but you did, okay? So live with that and take the lessons that you can out of that, okay? Stop trying to please these people. Know that does not decrease your worth. If anything, it puts them below you, right? Because you would have never done that to them. So it's like you just have to have a good understanding that just because they didn't pick you doesn't make your worthiness go down, okay? You just got to shift your focus because you're number one. I'm number one. And that's how God wants us to think anyways. God wanted that person out a long time ago. You just weren't listening to the signs, and now you are, and that's good. That's great. You're amazing, right? So it's like, just understand that God wants us to pick us first. God wants us to pick us first, okay? And if someone's interrupting with that relationship between self, that relationship between self and then in turn with the universe, with God, right? He's going to kick them out. He's going to kick them out. This person's trying to act like they have shame, but really they're shameless. I'm feeling like shameless. This person's like, how do I look like I'm holding myself accountable, and then I'll just go and say it. And then I'll just go and say it. Desperate. Desperate because you're moving on from what you know. The truth. The real divine truth. Ooh. Breaking the silence. Their intention was have you misaligned. This was their intention. Look at. Their intention was to have you misaligned, to keep you in a space of like unalignment is the best way that I can put this feeling. They wanted you to fear someone. And it's like, why did you even have to make that person the one in your mind? Just go be a friend. Go be like a solid person in their life. If you really think that they have good intentions, okay? If you really like the way they operate, right? Go be a friend. Like you don't have to be all that all the time. What if this person doesn't even want you anyways, right? And then you come in like that. It's like, just save yourself some, just go check it out. Decide for yourself. Like people are always like passing judgments based on other people's experiences with them. You know that those past people are telling you some bullshit, right? They probably got blocked out of this person's life. Okay, they're probably not allowed back, and that's why they're talking shit to you, okay? Because they don't want you to be in harmony. They know that this person has good intentions. Okay, they're actually obsessed with this person. They want to cause them troubles, otherwise they wouldn't be talking shit about them to you in the first place. Okay, they don't want to be there. They got blocked, and they fear you having harmony with this person. Okay, and they're obsessed with this person. That's why they're doing this, right? So when people do that to me, I'm like, damn, they really don't want me to meet this person. I wonder why they really don't want me to meet this person. I better go meet this fucking person. Right? And make my own decision based off my own reading of energy, right? Because I'm really good at it. So I never do that. It's like my sign of like, oh, I need to go meet that person. These people are freaking out, man. I need to go see this person. I need to go check it out. Let's go check it out for myself, right? I actually usually think the opposite of what these people tell me, right? These are very ungrounded, unstable people in the mind. And someone's further doing magic to make you turn on again. And it's like, it's having the adverse effect to like an extreme level. It's like, okay, you know how something's like teetering? This magic's gonna fucking like push this person off the edge. Okay, you know like a teeter-totter. What I'm saying is like a teeter-totter, and somebody's standing on the end that's grounded. They're standing on the end that's grounded, and someone's just gonna boom. Okay, jump on that thing, and it's gonna like catapult someone forward. That's what the energy of that magic's going to do. It's gonna backfire, and it's gonna boom, catapult someone forward. I wish you guys could see. Very unique. Someone's name could be Molly. Ooh. That's the name of that mother. Yeah. Self-love. Decision. Yeah, you made a decision out of like a place where when you like you weren't loving self, right? You could have been around people who were abusive to you, abusive family members. Like the lessons that they taught in the way that they like cared was like a really not in an emotional space, right? I'm getting like I'm getting like men don't cry sort of thing, or like I'm getting like you have to put your women before your emotions, or I'm getting like somebody like dissing somebody's manlyhood because of some adultery shit.